know how is he playing, but I hope JDM absolutely punches his little head in. Yeah, I hope JDM batters him. I think JDM's a much better boxer.
Look at Patty talking his shit. He's saying that he hopes Islam gets beat the hell out of JDM, which I do feel like JDM has a chance of beating Islam Makhachev, but that doesn't mean you wish on a downfall on this guy, bro. Islam Makhachev is about to make history if he ends up beating JDM. So we're about to see how this fight plays out. We're only like a few weeks in, actually 1 week into this fight, and I can't wait to see the progress of this. Islam Makhachev posted earlier that he was fishing, he was outside fishing. He looks a little bit too happy, too confident for this fight, and I'm honestly feeling like Islam Makhachev is downplaying JDM. JDM seems a little bit more locked in the gym, going out and doing his stuff. He's not out here posting up. I don't know if it's just my feet, but I'm also seeing a lot of JDM glazers. We're not gonna downplay both of these fighters. Both of these fighters look like they're coming to make history, and I honestly don't have a full prediction of this fight. Yeah, I kind of feel like Islam is gonna win, though. I'm gonna be real with y'all, and I'm gonna be there present. I don't know if y'all want to see me vlog, but I'm definitely vlogging it. I'm gonna post it on this channel. We're gonna see a full rundown of everything. We're gonna interact with fans, but this fight is not a sleeper. Islam Makhachev looks a little bit too happy because he's not cutting weight, he's not draining himself to make weight. So this fight, honestly, I feel like I'm leaning towards Islam, but we're gonna see how JDM does in the striking department. Unless he strikes with Islam Makhachev and it doesn't go to the ground, we're gonna lean towards JDM. But I feel like this might happen. This might be a hot take, but I feel like Islam is gonna hold them on the ground just the way that Chimaev did. I'm hoping that's not the fight, because then that's gonna be a boring ass fight. I'm hoping Islam Makhachev strikes and takes him to the ground, just full on MMA. And we're gonna see how this really plays out. I want to see y'all predictions for this fight down in the comment section. This is gonna be a huge fight. We got a little bit too distracted about Patty, man. Patty, yo, that Scalsa chin is gonna get tested once you fight Ilia Topuria. You talking too much crazy stuff. You're gonna be the one that actually gets battered by Ilia Topuria. Vince Morales, he tweeted out and he said that he's been approached to do this little betting scandal. You already know what happened with Isaac Dalgarian. Isaac Dalgarian basically got cut off the UFC because he rigged his own fight and lost because he was going to get more money off betting. And Vince Morales says he's been approached with this and they offered him $70K. And I honestly, last video I said Isaac Dalgarian's fight wasn't rigged, but now looking back at it, bro, that was just a casual take. I don't know why I even said that. Yeah, I think this probably might have been rigged, bro. Like, they're saying that they're looking over 100 UFC fights has been rigged. This is crazy. We're not able to find out unless the FBI goes out and releases files. But the way this is looking for the UFC is looking very bad. And Vince Morales, you're a real one for not rigging a fight. Obviously not all UFC fights are rigged, but there's people saying like Conor McGregor versus Cowboy Cerrone was rigged, John Jones versus Gane was rigged. We can't really prove it, but I'm gonna be honest, but that John Jones versus Gane did look a little bit fishy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but in my personal opinion. But we're looking at Vince Morales saying that he's been approached. So honestly, guys, yeah, this is not fake, bro. There's a lot of betting scandals going on in the world of sports. These people are trying to make more money. These people are greedy, and bro, if you're trying to be a professional fighter, professional athlete, and you're doing these betting scandals, bro, you're a greedy guy, bro. You're in a professional corporation. Why the hell are you losing the opportunity because of greed? These people don't know what they got in their hands, so they want to keep going for more money and money. Maybe UFC is like that because fighters get underpaid, so what do they do to get back at the boss? Rig a fight. And honestly, Dana, call all those people that rig fights. I don't want to see no rig fights. I want to sit down and watch a real fight, and I don't want to see people losing because of money, bro. Yeah, this past week has been horrible for the combat sports, bro. We got Jake Paul versus Tank got canceled. Now we're seeing that fighters are rigging their own fights because of money. Speaking about Francis and Jake Paul, they went back and forth tweeting, because as you seen yesterday, Francis Ngannou hopped on the interview and said that if he fights Jake Paul, that would be a joke. Like, he's thinking that it's like a gimmicky fight. He doesn't want to go in and fight Jake Paul. He did sound a little scared, guys. I'm gonna be real. Like, how do you not want to take that fight and fight Jake Paul? Maybe you potentially could beat Jake Paul. You almost beat the best heavyweight boxer of all time, Tyson Fury. So why not hop in and fight Jake Paul? And I honestly, bro, I feel like Francis Ngannou just sounds scared. I'm gonna be honest. We're all MMA fans and stuff like that, but we got to keep it real at the end of the day. And honestly, this back and forth tweeting fighting stuff, I just want to see them hop in the ring. It's also crazy to think that this freaking Disney star is now like getting people scared. Like Francis Ngannou, he's a boring killer. How is Francis Ngannou ducking Jake Paul? It's just crazy to even think about how far Jake Paul came. We gotta give him his credits where it's due. Like I'm trying to be that successful too. Can't hate on Jake Paul at the end of the day. We gotta hate the game. He really came into the sport and changed it. I'm gonna be real, like it's crazy. It's not a casual take. He's damn near helping boxing go up again. UFC's been taking over. Now we got guys like Jake Paul coming into the corporation and changing the game. Crazy.
Paul and all these circus shows he's doing. So I guarantee every single one of you guys, in 1 week of training, I will stop him and I will end all these YouTubers hype because they're wasting our time.
To start out by saying God bless Rolly Romero. I peep is on his journey with Christ and I love to see stuff like that. But hey yo, Rolly, I ain't gonna lie, him versus Rolly would be actually a good fight. I feel like Rolly could put it on him. Like I feel like the reason why Jake Paul's not fighting Tank, because I feel like Jake Paul's the one that made the call and said, yo, let's cancel this fight. I might get my ass whooped. If he see no ROI into him getting his ass beat. But honestly, if Rolly were to fight Jake Paul, I feel like Rolly would have some power in him. Rolly is naturally a big guy. He goes underweight because he's a weight bully too. Honestly, what not a good way to bully a weight bully? You're a weight bully, so bully the weight bullies. Honestly, this is not a good. Doesn't sound too bad. But honestly, the people that they're saying that should fight Jake Paul next is either Andre Ward. Ryan Garcia can't fight because he's on the zone. What's his name made it clear. Oscar De La Hoya. So we already know Ryan can't fight him. So it's either between Andre Ward or Rolly Romero. Who else? Francis Ngannou. But Francis is scared. If y'all like and comment on this video, let me know what y'all want to see next. Peace and love. I love y'all.